Galactic Federation, Council of White, Elementals, Fae, Mary Magdalene, beings assigned to our team for a highest, holiest, heavenliest, most divine, godly good, celestial guardians, protectors, divine messengers, and all benevolent beings of light. What do we need to know about this? Bloodlines built on your energy are being burnt from history, while your bloodline has solidified legacy. What is up, Galactic Golden Uggies? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? What's the vibe? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I had to cleanse a little bit because this energy was so weird. There are so many groups right now that are talking about the type of backfires that they are experiencing with a total recall of your energy. You have snatched back everything from every individual, and guards have been set, like divine guards have been set around your auric field. Like, you got a lot of warring angels around you. With this recall of energy, you may be feeling more energized, you may be feeling rejuvenated, you may be feeling more creative, you may be feeling more lovey. And you're being kept safe and sacred from individuals that wanted to manipulate and confuse you, manipulate your perception of them and confuse you so that you would let them in. Like the weird little energy vampires they are. Little nasty, burnt, derelict ducks trying to become unroasted by breaking into your energy. And again, this could be friends, this could be a karmic familial unit, like old friends, karmic contracts that appeared to be close connections, past romantic partners that are attempting to harness your energy in order to rebuild the life that has been burnt to the ground because of the towers they've gone through, and well-known individuals that were working with societies, networks, and organizations in order to harness the abilities that you have to control and shift this realm for their own benefit while sacrificing you in the process. And they had assigned a specific individual to be seen as a temptation to you. And now this individual is receiving the backlash of the entire group that is being beat down by the Most High. Breaking, exactly, yes, Pamela, breaking spiritual laws and being a mess. This is beyond just breaking a spiritual law. This is completely throwing out divine code at all with the blessings they had already acquired, with the things that they had already had. Like, these are individuals that should have been grateful for their life, and you were a blessing. You were a gift. You were meant to be there to assist their ascension. You were placed there to be a guiding light. And then all of a sudden they wanted to obtain that light. They wanted to harness and control that light. So that's what we're reading on, is these individuals going through a brutal backlash. Not just a backfire, backlash from each and every individual that they recruited to go up against you. While you're reaping the benefits that come with you walking in your North Node. Again, we're going to talk about it before I start flipping the astrology cards. Because you may have been feeling creator's block for a very long time. There may have been a catalytic connection or a karmic familial unit that was capitalizing off of you not taking a certain path. So if you are a singer and you just stop singing, and all of a sudden these individuals in your karmic familial unit or your ex started singing and releasing music, they were using that pathway that had been ordained for you. They were harnessing energy and abilities from your throat chakra, from your chakra system, by maintaining binding and keeping you from breaking that binding, by keeping you from walking that path. So there may have been something recently that you got back to, that you started doing again, that broke off any type of binding that was meant to keep you from doing this so other individuals could walk in this energy. If you don't use it, you'll lose it. Basically is what they felt like. If we can keep this individual from doing something they've been ordained to do, then we can do it better and we can steal their destiny. This was an attempt to keep you from destiny and walk in your destiny with your energy. So whatever it is, you could have even recently gone back to the gym. Like, you could have been out of the gym for weeks or months and been in hermit mode. You were guided to go into hermit mode because of what was being directed towards you. And you going back to the gym, it's like you have broken out of binding that was meant to keep you in isolation. And it was like a buildup of energy with everything being directed towards you in this hermit mode that backfired all at once with that divine direction you were guided to take. So whatever it is, whatever you recently just picked back up or started doing again, you were building up energy while you were recalling your energy. You were understanding what energy you were alchemizing, and you were preparing for a massive blowback. And something just hit hard. Somebody did not expect you to see them. And this may have been somebody that was attempting to use very similar binding to a karmic familial unit that had you in an illusion for a very long time. Excuse me, Mercury retrograde. We gonna blame it on Mercury. Or a catalytic shadow twin that was able to keep you under some type of trance, to keep you bound to them by not giving you closure, or by continuously sending you energetic signs that would keep you waiting for them. And you releasing these individuals, they have lost access to you. Then recalling your energy, anything they had built off your energy has been taken from them and adhered to your experience. And it looks like there were societies, organizations, and networks that had seen what had worked before and felt like if they intensified it, if they intensified this root magic, they would be able to get you back into a cycle that you would not be able to escape from. Whatever you had succumbed to previously before this massive ascension, these individuals intensified, and they went to very well-known, heavy-hitting, well-paid practitioners in order to amplify the work that you had previously been under. To transform their situation, add to it. We also have Anubis on here, so you may have an Egyptian past life. Anubis is resurrecting. There's healing being done with this rebirth that you just have gone through. It's like Anubis is adhering all parts of you to you. All energy that's been recalled, because you can see it right here, is being placed within you. And it's being aligned accordingly. Somebody really thought they had you. A star in the reverse, I know, and sacrifice right here. So there is either this is an Aquarius going through a major fall, or this is a well-known individual going through a major fall. This is an individual that knows, with I know in the reverse, they don't know that they're a sacrifice. They were really betting on this taking in effect. This is an individual that's not going to see something coming because their sight has been blinded. This is somebody that was continuing to try and astral project to you in order to make this. You broke through some type of limerence, some type of obsession that you were supposed to maintain for this individual to disappoint you, break your heart, and sacrifice you. You picked up on something that was way too similar between an individual from your past and an individual that was attempting to gain access to you. I feel like you're looking at this energy, or like this individual in the physical, or this energy as brother. Because you have multiple people blocked, and I feel like this is somebody that was attempting to mimic a counterpart or a friend. You may know this person in the physical, but for those of you that don't, but you felt like there was an energy coming to you that was attempting to soften you up, be sweet, like I'm coming to save you, I'm coming to take you away from all of this, I'm gonna change your life, something like that, where you were like, the only one saving me is God, fuck out of here. Like, it's like somebody wanted you to believe that they were gonna change your life somehow, that they were gonna be there. And you've been moving in solitude with your team. I don't see you falling for this. And if you did, you broke out of it. Because it was something about you holding on to faith that somebody was going to come into your life that was not meant to be a party. There was a reason why they hadn't come to you in the physical. There was a reason why there was no physical communication. God was keeping this individual, and your divine team was keeping this individual from you because of their intentions, what they were involved in. This seems like somebody that was or is associated with some type of organization. And you may have been kept in this cycle with a shadow twin. I feel like you faced a lot of disappointments and betrayal in your life where you stopped relying on others to be there. And this is not about you having a closed heart chakra. You may have had to work on that, but this was like the realization of don't expect anything from anyone. People lie, God doesn't. So it's like your family, there were individuals in your karmic familial unit that were like, I'm always going to be there for you. Like, you're the best sister or the best brother. And then you found out they were like fucking around behind your back and just being awful. Or you're the best daughter, you're the best son. Or this is your child that was just being a fucking mess. Like, you found out that individuals were one way to your face, but another in the spirit, and another behind your back. An ex that you may have been receiving, or a catalytic twin that you may have been receiving energetic communication, like, I'm coming home. They may have been in your dreams being like, I miss you, I love you, the karmic is doing this and this and this to me. There was eventually you snapped out of this where you realized that this individual was fucking with you. They were toying with you because they were never coming back into your life. And this was somebody where you were meant to keep up a physical analytical process. Like, it's something about you continually checking these people's platform or social media and then being disappointed and heartbroken, yet these individuals coming through in the spirit and energetically trying to love you. You may have even had karmic familial members coming through in the dream state trying to be affectionate, but you were like, what is this? You're a mess. Like, absolutely not. You closed out cycles with these individuals and you blocked them. And with you not looking at their social media, like you not looking at old messages or old pictures, they can't harness your energy. You were leaving connections opened by continually watching them. And for many of you, if not all of you, you have kept this door closed for months or years, where you have not looked at these individuals in months and years, and you have broken this energetic cord. You have snatched your energy back, where these individuals are facing severe judgment and having things depleted out of their reality because it was built on your energy. Their bloodlines are fucked. There is no high vibrational energy in these bloodlines for them to build upon. So they're being snuffed out of history. These are individuals that will not be remembered. They are not leaving a legacy, but you are. And then you had elite individuals that see the star in you. They know that you are the true star. You are a true light worker. You are a true chosen. And these are individuals that were harnessing other individuals' energy, other individuals' soul star to maintain a certain position. That now realize their bloodline is being eradicated, and it's all because you were the straw that broke the camel's back. It's like these individuals were getting away with it when the masses were unassuming. And within these districts, within these organizations, within these networks and societies are government officials, Fed, CIA, that specialize in energetic manipulation, yet you are the oddity they cannot control. You are the bloodline they cannot eradicate. And this is why this falsified romantic partner or this falsified friend was supposed to energetically gain access to you in order for these individuals to sacrifice you. It's like they were all grouped up together laughing. They thought it was like, when they thought they had you, it was funny, it was amusing, but you and God got the last laugh. Stack my cash, hope you suffer, let me watch like you did to me. That's a lyric they keep channeling me from a song called Last Laugh by J. Kill. In the way that these individuals were watching you suffer, feeling like they were sacrificing you when you believed in a connection. There is somebody here. Yeah, it's like a false twin flame. This is aggravating me because I can't pinpoint exactly what this energy is. It's a shapeshifter. It's somebody that keeps trying to mask themselves as something different in order to gain access to you. It is a good song. If you haven't heard it, you may want to listen to it. It is my jam. It goes hard. And it's Last Laugh by J. Kill. It goes hard. I listen to some very heavy music sometimes. That's what I listen to in the gym. You know, I gotta get my motivation up. But like whatever this is a shape-shifting, entity within this organization, these networks, like all of these individuals they know their bloodline is being eradicated. They know they're on borrowed time, are attempting to use your energy and your destiny to elongate their life here. Where the years of life you lost through this experience is the years of life you have gained through those that have come up against you. And oh, I just smelled BO. Musty ass. Is this a musty ass karmic masculine? I smelled the funk. This motherfucker is funky. I don't know if they're taking care of themselves. It's spicy. Hold up, wait a minute. Or this whole group. They smell like demons. I'm sorry. They smell like demons. With messages out here. Hold up, relevancy on why y'all let me, your clairsentience is picking up. You're smelling these energies try to get into your auric field. That's what was just clarified to me. If you are smelling somebody that is attempting to appear alluring, but you're smelling their true scent. So it went from, y'all know how last week I kept smelling cologne. It was really like alluring cologne. And then with the dream I had last night, now all of a sudden I'm smelling BO. But like onion, like eggs and onion. It went from cologne, something that would lure me in, something that was tempting, to brother, And for y'all, because for those of you that weren't a part of the last live, that last live is on private because we're getting back into that message into this one. The dream I had last night, my catalyst twin came through first. Or no, it was an individual that I had been tempted by. An individual that, like, for a long time, I was assisting with what I thought was their shadow work. Where this individual was taking my teachings, shifting them slightly, and then using them as their own. And this is somebody that has a bigger platform than I do. And this is somebody for a while that I was looking up to, that I really admired. Until I started noticing this individual was taking my teachings, the things that I was helping them, that I thought I was helping them work on, and then using them as their own messages. Relaying them as if they were their own. That individual came through in the dream state first, and they were like trying to show me their life and show me that they were getting better and like they were truly changing and they were making space for me. And then my cat woke me up, and when I fell back asleep, it was the catalyst twin that had been doing obsession spells on me and love spells on me and just being horrible. Just this person did the utmost in the physical and in the spirit. And I realized the reason Spirit showed me both of them back to back is because this energy that I had thought I was assisting with their shadow work, that was taking my messages and sharing them as their own, was doing the same things energetically towards me as the catalyst twin. Attempting to find a soft spot with as many times as this individual had disappointed me, I was still trying to see the best in this individual. And I had blocked this individual a long time ago. But they had popped up in the dream just to verify that the decision I made to cord cut with this person and to block them out entirely was the right choice. Because this is somebody who is a warlock, a dark warlock, associated with individuals that did not hold good intentions for me. And this is somebody who repeatedly went out of their way to hurt me, to do things to intentionally make me feel left out, while taking what I was giving them and using it as their own. Not only in the physical, but the spirit. And the shadow twin coming through just confirmed that. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because you felt, for those of you this message is for, you have had this epiphany on how many individuals in your life were manipulating your energy and your purpose for their own. How many individuals would hold things above your head that they thought that you wanted. Like karmic familial members that would get into relationships, hop into relationships left and right and be like, this is my boyfriend, this is my girlfriend, just throwing it in your face and then trying to make you feel alone, trying to make you feel unlovable. Like, well, if I can get this many lovers, if I can have a partner, you must not be lovable. Exes doing things to convey that they're better than you, to make you feel worthless. Friends competing with you and trying to do things better than you, or trying to, you would say you had a crush on somebody and then all of a sudden they're with that person or they slept with that person. Just maniacal and nefarious. Yeah, the shit that you experienced with these individuals was baby food compared to what these elites were attempting to do to you, and how they were attempting to mimic certain energies in order to gain access to you because of what they were going through coming up against your protection. and how many times you would call judgment on them, and how many of them were getting hit, having health issues. How many practitioners were confused by the fact they were manipulated to pouring in their own energy to combat you. Everything that had been done to you, the reason you had gone through all of this trauma with past friends, a karmic familial unit, a catalyst shadow twin, handler lovers, like individuals paid to come into your life or sent to disrupt your destiny by putting you in a karmic love connection. These were all training for what type of manipulation tactics elite societies, organizations, and networks would be doing to you, would attempt to do to you, to eradicate your bloodline and add to their own, because of the type of changes you're making within this realm and how you are burning them out. These individuals have never succumbed to sicknesses like this. They're actively, like some of these elite organizations and societies and networks have certain individuals in a position to where they're having the unassuming, the unawakened pray for them so that they can harness those prayers. They can harness the energy that comes from those prayers to heal themselves. Cough, cough, the Pope. We just gonna put it out there. Because there are thousands of people praying for the Pope right now. And I can tell you, when those individuals started praying for the Pope, he definitely harnessed that energy to heal himself. But I will tell you, what he experienced, that was a warning. That was a massive warning. Don't be playing in this shit again. Where you got individuals in these societies and in these networks and in these organizations that are putting certain puppets into place so that the unassuming will pour their energy into them so that they can heal from things they're going through in the background. And one of these unassuming was meant to be you. You have the most potent, powerful energy and essence. And they were hoping that if one of these puppets could break in, one of these dogs, these chained bitches, because that's what they are. These individuals that are parading around as prophets, these individuals parading around as stars, these individuals parading around as diviners. If they could use one of these individuals or multiple energies in this energy to access you, your energy would be divided amongst the crew. And you saw right through this because of what you had faced. It doesn't matter who tries to break into your energy, you always go to God and ask, what is this? And I will tell you, the devil knows the Bible too. Exactly, false idols and false prophets will fall and are falling because we're seeing right through it and we're helping others see right through it as well. Why do you think a lot of these celebrities are now doing things in order to gain attention? Things they wouldn't normally do. Because where your attention goes, your energy flows. And you're not giving it your attention. And the more individuals we wake up, the less energy they are receiving. And the more their bloodlines start to burn. The more what they had built upon these bloodlines is taken from them, but added to yours. Because your bloodline was destined for this recognition. Your bloodline was destined for this abundance. Your bloodline was destined for this legacy. Legacy they were using from multiple light workers, thousands, millions of light workers to maintain a reincarnation cycle of abundance, prosperity, power. And you're breaking through all of these illusions, which is why you're being targeted heavily, is because you have these abilities. You keep shifting this realm. You keep breaking them down. You see right through them. And whoever this is, I'm hearing they look like Jesus. I'm sorry. What? Hold up. This is somebody, for some of you, there was somebody that was sent in that was supposed to look like an angel to you. Somebody that like looked like Jesus, or somebody that looked like Mary Magdalene, or looked like a past life counterpart. But I specifically heard look like Jesus. So some of you, this person was supposed to look like a prophet. Some of you, if you are divine feminine or you are physically female, they sent somebody towards you or put somebody in your face that looked like Jesus. Or that was supposed to look like your version of Jesus. If you are divine masculine in here or you are physically male, they put somebody in your face that was supposed to represent divine feminine energy, like Mary Magdalene. Somebody that was supposed to swoon you. Yeah, exactly. This is supposed to be your type. Your perfect type. And you were like, the fuck is this? Or somebody approached you, or somebody added you online, or was commenting on your social media that looked like somebody you would befriend, like somebody that was supposed to look like you or mimic your energy, like somebody was supposed to really get you. This was supposed to be the one right now. This was the puppet. This was the main puppet that was supposed to get you. This person could have even changed their name on social media to something that was supposed to catch your attention. Brother, so they could force their way into your energy. Wow, that is judgment. Brother, because I feel like they needed more than just a soul family connection. I feel like this was somebody that was supposed to harness your, with Mars, Aries energy out here, war. I feel like they were supposed to harness your intimate energy or attach something to you intimately. And it's not like you needed to physically be intimate with this person. This is letting them in your heart space, into your chakra system. Thinking that you were meant to connect to somebody, like fuse with somebody. Like that you were meant to come into union. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is not for everybody. But for quite a few of you in here, this was somebody that was supposed to really... You were supposed to put your all in. I don't like this. This was somebody that looked damn good or felt damn good. If this person didn't approach you in the physical, this was somebody that was coming through you, coming through you energetically. Trying to come through you, trying to latch on to you, trying to connect to you energetically. To where it may have been very hypnotic energy that would come through. Energy that would like make you feel very aroused out of nowhere. This was an individual trying to siphon your sacral, they said specifically your root energy. Trying to get you to release that energy. So with that releasal, that energy would go towards them. So some of you have, if not all of you, have been refraining from releasing. Not just celibacy, but releasing, because you knew that somebody was attempting to access that release. And again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Because I definitely resonate with that. I've been celibate for a very long time, but I'm also like, I had been divinely guided to move that energy up, to not release it, to not be touching nothing, to move that energy up, doing breath work, dragon breath and whatnot. My divine team had let me know that there were individuals attempting to harness that energy in any way they could possibly. And you've starved these individuals out. I really feel like this is some type of elite organization. We got an earth element here on force. This is stability, earth element, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This is stabilizing this war that was waged on you. Correction, the divine corrected me. They said, you remaining balanced has opened up the floodgates to your stability while using your own energy to visualize and manifest, moving it through the entirety of your chakra system. While the war they waged on you has been the war that we have waged on them. We are fighting for you. So ancestors, angels, spirit team, all going to war on these energies because of their intentions for you. Destiny, they were told to leave you alone. Destiny and abundance. South Node. I just heard, and they just wouldn't listen. This is why you're getting the last laugh. Somebody's sick. War. Pamela, I love that. Warning. W-A-R in parentheses, Ning. War. Ning. I just heard a battle. A battle they cannot believe because you were not meant. What? A battle they cannot believe because you were not meant to receive. Your crown chakra and your pineal gland, you were supposed to be blinded, bound. so that you would step into this illusion. They're showing me, have y'all seen Anastasia? Where, what is his name? I almost called him Rasputin. Whatever that guy's name, that warlock's name, where he's like, jump in the water. Come jump in. If you haven't seen Anastasia, in order to understand what I'm talking about, you're going to have to watch it. Or at least YouTube that scene. Where she's not jumping in. It looks like a pool party with her family or like with individuals she should trust. It is Rasputin. Well, Rasputin, this warlock energy that wanted her to be sacrificed because she's the heir. Rasputin knew that she was damn. That ties into this message. That makes sense why they showed me that. Because Anastasia was the secret heir. You are the heir to this realm. You are meant to receive stability. You are a true star. You are the true star. You are the true power. So Rasputin was attempting to get Anastasia to basically jump off this ship in the middle of a storm and drown and pass away. But the way that he was casting illusions, she was seeing it as a sunny day. It was like she would be jumping into like calm waters with everybody being like, oh, this is so fun. Jump in here. It's going to be a blast. Like, come have fun with us. And it was really an illusion that was meant to end her life. That's what the fuck is going on here. This was an illusion that was meant to end your life, your reign, and harness your power to keep you from inheriting what is due to you. To keep you from inheriting this power. What is meant for your bloodline. Healing and the soul. And increase. With sun spirit. So this lets me know. These individuals saw how you were healing not only your bloodline, but how you have healed your spirit. And what comes with you being this intellectual, this intuitive, and this advanced. With part of fortune increase, there's a lot fated for you. With you unlocking this level. Merkaba, yes. There's a lot that comes, and Spirit's about to show it to you. But it's like these individuals knew if you had stepped into a certain level and they were unable to access your energy, they would lose this fortune they had taken from your bloodline. This part of fortune would have to be added to your healed spirit. Somehow you being the heir, the bloodline's heir. And I feel like your karmic familial unit knew this. Your ex knew this, whether subconsciously or consciously. But consciously, these elites definitely knew this. And knew that they would be able to capitalize majorly off of harnessing your soul. Off of entrapping you. Which they were unable to do so. I'm also hearing, yeah, Saturn return. There was something that was, if you've been ordering from like DoorDash or Grubhub, there was something that was supposed to be placed in your food, or a restaurant. There was something that was supposed to be placed in your food that was supposed to make it easier to entrance you. But this, you alchemized this very quickly. This did not have the intended effect. Something was meant to skew your perception. Blindside you, block your intuition, block your crown chakra, your pineal gland. It did not. Yeah, because somebody was being directed towards you to end shit for you. Transformation Pluto, that's scorpionic energy. It's death and the tower in the tarot. A tower that would lead to death. In order to change their circumstances. And it was revealed to you. You alchemized something faster than these individuals. I don't even think they intended for you to alchemize this. This was literally supposed to make you open and receptive to whatever was meant to be directed towards you romantically, to let a certain energy that looked good in. South Node debts. Somebody that's in a whole group, a whole society that is indebted to you and your bloodline. But felt like if they were able to put you back in your South Node or cause a tower that would lead to your death, you would take this debt with you. Wow. What type of menagerie is this? Judge, exactly, Emma. Judgment immediately. Because what type of 33-degree Messianic bullshit is this with a musky moon magic throwing ass? Musky, moon magic, muskrat ass. Derelict duck behavior, musky, moon magic throwing muskrat. Menagerie. Hateration, holleration in the dancery. It's ridiculous. Judgment. You know what? Let me shut up. Judgment. Because these are individuals that have been analyzing you, what you want, what you feel like you need. Trying to place things in your reality in order to alter your pathway to destiny. To impede upon it. These are, you know what? Wage war. Blood moon and mist. We got Aries energy, I am. And then missing. So this lets me know with void of the course moon missing. We got 2 moons out here, the blood moon. They're both full moons. These individuals expected something by now to have an effect to where you would be open and receptive because void of the course moon missing is card 52. Aries I am is card 13. That adds up to 11. To fuck with your alignment while also putting you in a position to allow in a falsified connection. Somebody you were meant to see as the one, as you are the one. And this blew back in somebody's face. Yeah, fire element, desire. You were supposed to be obsessive with love, with this energy. Whoever was attempting to, this could have been intimate rituals that these organizations were doing in order to harness your root chakra, but also connect something to you. By having you believe, like letting something in. You were supposed to let something in. Met Gala. Something went down at the Met Gala. Somebody you met as well. That you were supposed to be enticed by could have been an Aries. But you didn't let this person in. Or you didn't let this energy in. You didn't invite this demon in. Whatever this was, you didn't get caught up in it. Like it was meant to pull on your desire to have a divine dynamic. It was meant to pull on your desire to connect with certain individuals. Like whatever this is something they know that you want. Or they felt like this is what you wanted. They felt like you would do anything for this. It's like they were hoping you would make some type of energetic deal with the devil for whatever this is, but you know you're receiving it from God anyway. Is it Met Gala Fashion Week in New York City? Some could be relevant about New York City. I feel like there are some hoobly-jooblies in New York City. I also feel like there's some hoobly-jooblies, some heavy-hitting hoobly-jooblies in California. Maybe they're all networking at the Met Gala. I don't know. I don't care. I don't watch that shit. But I know for sure there are some individuals within these societies, within these organizations that live in New York City or they travel to New York City. I also know there are some in Atlanta, Georgia, and I know there are some in California. As well as we all know New Orleans, Louisiana. But specifically, I keep seeing New York City license plates. I know there's some hoobly-jooblies out there that are heavily keeping eyes on what we got going on. But so whatever this was this does not have to be a falsified romantic dynamic. This is whatever they felt like you desired the most. Whatever you wanted. Shit, this could be millions of dollars they thought that you wanted. And it's like they were attempting to entice you into an illusion to where you were supposed to think you would get this $1 million or you would be this first generational millionaire by taking this pathway. With individuals that may have come towards you that look good or a job opportunity that looked good, but it didn't feel good. Whatever this is felt off. You knew that this was what the devil was attempting to present to you to tempt you before the real offer came in. And that's what's going on here. We got Leo, I will, and I think. Yeah, somebody thought that you, with I will here, they thought that you were going to take this opportunity, that you were going to think it was what was for you, and it was meant to put you in a stronghold. We've got Cancer, I feel. So we got I think, I feel, I will. You were supposed to feel whatever this was with every fiber of your being. You were supposed to feel that this was right for you. Exactly. Exactly, Pamela. Right on the money. Fabricated fantasies. This was not presented by the Most High. But you were supposed to feel like it was. You were supposed to think this was an offer that was being given to you by the Most High. You were meant to feel that this was an offer you were supposed to take. And you were supposed to act on it. And you didn't. Whatever this was. Solar eclipse, revolutionary. You look towards the divine. This is you putting mission first. And going, this will come with my mission. Whatever this is not something that I need to receive in this way. Like with these two counterfeit energies that came through in the dream state. Because with my catalyst shadow twin, I had waited for this individual and had been continually checking up on this individual for 3 years. That was a long time ago. It's been, I think, 5-6 years. But back, like, in our separation, 3 years after our separation, I was continuously checking up on this individual, making sure they are okay, like, trying to, like, be a part of their life, just trying to show them, like, I really care, only to find out they were doing obsession spells and love spells on me, and then steering the narrative to what would benefit them while capitalizing off of my energy and manifesting certain outcomes in their life. And with this other energy that was taking my teachings and shifting them for their own, this is an individual that I had realized was very similar to the shadow twin, and I had blocked this individual quite a while ago because of the way that I was starting to feel. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is I told the Most High, if I am meant to be connected to this individual, you will lead me to them. This is not of my own accord. This is not something that because I desire a connection, I'm going to take action on it. I'm going to leave it in your hands and I let it go. I block this individual. It doesn't matter how many times they came through in the dream state because I've been looking at my mission. I've been looking at what the divine needs me to do. Like I said, if this was somebody I was meant to connect to, God would bring them into my life in the right way. So with this, many of you have had this temptation come through. You've had these individuals try to interject into your energy, but you were like, no, because God, this is distracting me from my mission. This is not assisting me with my mission. So if it is a distraction, that is the devil's temptation. I'm not going to focus on this temptation. I'm not going to focus my energy on what is trying to lure me in. Instead, I'm going to double down on what I know I should be focused on. And if this is meant to be a part of my reality, it will come through while I'm on mission. And that's what these individuals didn't anticipate. Water element sensing. They were trying to feel you out. They were trying to see what would tempt you off of your alignment. What would keep you from sharing these gifts, sharing your gifts that were God-given, that you were meant to share. No matter what it is you do. You do it better than anybody else because it was assigned for you to do. And that's why they want to gain access to you and what you were put here to do, what you can do, the abilities you have. And you've broken through this binding. We got balance. And the body. Mind, body, soul, and spirit. All is still in balance. That means nothing was able to attach to you. So this is the divine congratulating you on seeing through the illusion and not falling victim to the way others were attempting to tempt you or manipulate you as the empathic being you are. Because somebody may have wanted you to feel bad for them and tempt you in that way. Like you were meant to save them. But again, you handed this over to the divine, knowing that who the Most High was meant to save, the Most High would save. Because that was an attempt on somebody trying to get into your energy, to access it, to truly pull them out of certain situations they got themselves into. faith. What I just say? God would save these individuals. They should be praying to the Most High, not to us. Don't come to us to save you. We can assist you with your ascension. We can give you advice. We can channel the Most High's messages. But you got to go to the Creator. You got to go to Source for this saving. Because you've got to face your past life karma. You got to face your judgment. You got to clear this shit. We're not clearing it for you. We're not carrying your burdens for you. We're not bearing your cross and walking your cross for you. We already did our time. We already did our time. And thank you. I did a little bit of like a summary because it's like we skipped, it was like winter, we skipped spring and went to summer. So I was like, you know what? Let me do a little summary look today. So I appreciate you complimenting me on my art because my makeup is it's my art. It's one of the things I love to do. It's a part of my artistry. But exactly, do your own footwork. Carry your own cross. Address your own shadows. Fight your own demons. We ain't fighting them for you. They're going right back to where they need to go. We got Sagittarius energy, I see, second house owning. They see that you were owning your reality, that these attachments did not take effect. Grand Trine blessings. You're still being blessed. They felt like if they, no, not even felt, that if they had seen some towers, they would have known that something had taken an effect to where your blessings were being rerouted. Every tower was meant to be a blessing for these individuals. So they know that somebody else is being offered up a sacrifice for being dumb. Stupid. Being dumb. Takashi 69 energy. Oh, red. Somebody is snitching here. And I don't feel like it's to the, it might be to the justice system. But I feel like somebody is snitching on this other individual or snitching on somebody to save their own ass. Because they're seeing that something did not work. Falling faster than Tesla stock. Oh, that was good. Yes. Towers falling faster than Tesla's stock. I don't watch the stock market. I probably should, but that was funny. I love that. We're going to use that from now on. Seventh house partnerships. I feel like that. Ew, Jesus. This individual that was supposed to, this was a hitman, an elite hitman. This individual that was sent in to look good or attach something to you, this individual genuinely fell in love with you. This is a love spell backfire that they did. But this individual is genuinely obsessed with you now. This individual that was supposed to imitate a partnership with you is now throwing, it looks like a karmic individual under the bus, sacrificing a karmic individual around them, and thinking that they can have some type of partnership with you. Yeah, I just had to look at to have that camera moment. Bombastic criminal side eye. Cause what? This demon fell in love with you. Brother. Now it's like, well, if I get, you know what? This energy feels like if somebody else, Taurus, that is using demons, directing, look, I feel like this weird handler energy, this hitman or hit woman, whoever the fuck this is, that was supposed to mimic a partnership, whether business related, falsified soul tribe member, falsified prophet, or a romantic partner, like whoever this is that was meant to look like a guiding light to you, meant to look appealing to you, was networking with a Taurus demon or somebody that was directing demonic energy your way. I feel like this Taurus with air element communication, yeah, they're friends. And they're communicating about a return to sender, Saturn return karma that they're going through and what they can do to stop this. And I feel like it's throw somebody else under the bus. Yep, trying to change who it hits because of what they've seen. While somebody else wants to seek out, Jupiter benefits, wants to seek out a connection with you because you come with benefits, but this is also somebody that, have they lost they pea-picking motherfucking minds? Are they crazy? What type of ham sandwich menagerie bullshit is this? First they want to take you out, and now they're like, actually, I want to be close to you. You know what, Judgment? I feel like this is their karma. To have these feelings, have this love spell, obsession spell backfire, and have them be sitting in back-to-back backfires, having their life just be a menagerie, and watching you succeed. Because what in the fuck? You know what? Let me get some tarot and see what let me look. Because these individuals' bloodline just stripped. While yours has reached legacy, a decision's been made. It fell on one of my angel cards. It fell on the top of the deck. Love. With the decisions been made on who... Judgment. All of a sudden, somebody wants to say they love you. The world, end of confusion. Somebody wants to say they're not confused anymore and they did what they did. Could be a king of swords that had a third party and they was working against you and shit. Oh my God. This individual is like, I was confused. I was under the illusion. This karmic energy did all of this motherfucker shit. This was this dumbass's plan. When in reality, they were working with groups of individuals. They were working with societies. They had a crew. They had a crew of recruits. Heartbroken. And in their feelings. Well, this is you leaving a legacy while other individuals' bloodlines are being burnt out of history. Because they going to have to sit with this L. All of them are going to have to take this loss for what they attempted to do. Because they're not getting in to your energy. I don't know what the fuck they thought this was. Movement forward. Breaking through powerful binding, which is further being adhered through the alchemization process to your energy. So whatever work was done on you, it leveled you up. You, like I said, you could be having a massive resurgence of energy. Just feeling restored. Feeling as though, they said, knowing that the steps that you have taken have broken through something that was meant to keep you from... I heard true connection. So maybe some of these handler energies were not only put in place to siphon from you and to break you down, death and towers that lead to death, but also keep you from connections. Certain connections that would further expand you in this realm. This is, oh my God, this is a lot. This is a lot. These you know what, Judgment on all of them. I don't have time for this. You got a victory and a new beginning because you are the true star. And this is why you got these individuals stressed out. You are the true star. They wanted access to your energy in order to gain true star connections. That's why that connection was relevant. Past life lover. Yup. So yeah, this was a lot done in order to gain access to you. And they still bamboozled and manipulated themselves. And a lot paid for this magic too. By what looks like a Queen of Pentacles that didn't want fortune coming towards you. Or a connection. So not only a Queen of Wands, but individuals that were wearing a certain facade. Again, organization, network, and society that had a certain reputation to uphold. But in order to uphold this reputation and this position of power, they needed yours. And they didn't get it. Yeah, somebody is sick and left out in the cold. There are individuals that woke up feeling like shit today with the binding that you have broken. There are individuals that took heavy financial hits today, while your finances have tripled. Quadrupled. Yep, putting in the motherfucking work to fight your ancestors right now. Under confusion. This lets me know they're confused about an ending they're experiencing. And who the fuck is fighting them for the work that they did? These are energies getting manhandled by the ancestors, the angels, and the Most High, and are confused at how they're going through endings. How this work they did had no effect on you. Why they're the ones reaping the consequences of these actions while you're still being, what, blessed? Looks like a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, heavy on the Taurus. Was very confident in this work that they were doing. 4 of Pentacles. Hold back. This is giving fall back, hold back on moving towards this energy. So it's like these individuals are now saying fall back on the plan that they had, but they're telling somebody else to fall back. I feel like these individuals are now regrouping. Because whoever this King of Swords was attempting, or Queen of Swords energy, could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or somebody that was meant to appear to be a certain weight, was meant to move towards you in the physical after opening you up energetically. This individual is being told to hold back or fall back because you saw through an illusion. Oh, damn, you saw through an illusion. The fact we got King and Queen of Swords out here, you were supposed to see this person as a counterpart. This is definitely giving abort mission. Because, bitch, I can't make you, I can't make this shit up. And it fell right on the King of Swords. Abort mission. Why? Because this individual is supposed to come towards you after buttering you up. And what does this card say? Sacrifice. But the fact that you did not open your head. Look, the Queen of Swords is not even looking at the King of Swords in the way that I had them laid down. Queen of Swords is looking out towards the horizon, while the King of Swords is looking at the Queen of Swords, but the sacrifice landed on the King of Swords. So this lets me know that somebody that was meant to move towards you is the one being offered up. This is the one, yeah, conflict. Win by any means, and now this individual, this could be somebody that also threw you in competition. Oh my God, King of Pentacles coming out right on sacrifice. This lets me know this is somebody that was supposed to appear to be everything you wanted. Stable, balanced, grounded, abundant, a leader. But this is somebody that had only built themselves up to a certain position by what they were doing behind the scenes. So yeah, this one's on the chopping block. Because this individual was unable to get you to the chopping block. Or this society, like they gotta offer somebody else up. They don't want it to be them. So it looks like they've all voted on a certain energy. Yeah, win by any means. We got 2 5s on the board. Win by any means necessary, chaos, conflict, and competition coming out with sneaky and deceptive behavior. They're all fighting amongst themselves right now because this win at any cost got them fucked up. With 7 of Swords, this is also about deception. They had been deceived into thinking they were going to win by this energy's confidence in their ability to tempt you. So somebody was talking a big game, saying, no, I can get this energy, I can lure them in, they truly believe I'm their counterpart, they truly believe I'm going to offer them this business opportunity, they truly believe that I'm a friend. But now everybody realizes they were lying. You're not even looking at this motherfucker. You don't care about this energy. Whoever this is, or whatever energy was being directed towards you in order to entice you, you cut it out. You said, brother, I got other shit to be focused on. I know distraction is the devil's temptation and illusion, and I'm not here to be looking at this. This individual was so confident, or this group was so confident that they would be able to put you in a compromising position to where you would leave yourself open for these attacks, but you did not. You're not even looking at this shit. Queen of Swords energy over here is looking off into the distance, while behind the Queen of Swords, what is going on behind the scenes is sneaky and deceptive behavior. Individuals that wanted to win at any cost. Chaos, conflict, and competition. That's a bunch of menagerie right there. In the reverse, sleepless nights. Again, these individuals could have been coming, and anxiety. These individuals could have been coming in the dream state to try and connect to you, to switch energies with you. This did not take an effect. You're not having sleepless nights. You're not having anxiety. You're not having insomnia. You're McChillin'. While these individuals, that's Nine of Swords in the upright with what they paid for. Very disappointed in what they paid for. Five of Cups, disappointment. Cups spilled over. Shit going haywire. All because they wanted to pay to keep you mentally entrapped and keep you drinking from their cup of temptation. And you walked away and said, bitch, fuck this. I know what this shit is. I know that you're trying to give my energy out to the group. I know that y'all individuals are out here being nefarious. I'm not dumb. I'm definitely not blind. I see what's going on. I'm getting intuitive hits on what's going on, and I'm not allowing this menagerie, hateration, and holleration in the dancery to play out in the way that you thought it was going to. You crispy derelict ducks, musky moon magic throwing muskrats. Mind your business. Yeah, this organization fell on wisdom. You knew what the fuck this group was doing. Trying to siphon your fertility. Trying to get you looped back in a cycle to where you would openly give it to them. This is a whole football field of fucktards. That's what it is. It's a whole football field of fucktards. Idiots. Because they're communicating right now about how strong you are and the strength of this judgment coming down on them. They're talking about how bad this judgment is right now. While you still over here minding your fucking business, getting blessings, we got a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius on the board, oppression. Somebody may actually be imprisoned right now. You may feel that there is absolute menagerie going on in the background, but you don't know what has happened. You're about to find out. Not only are you going to find out, but you're going to have things coming through to where you knew individuals were attempting to block you. Like your money's going to pick back up. All of a sudden opportunities, like doors are going to open for you. Things that you knew, your beauty or your attractiveness, your handsomeness is going to start shining through. Like you're really going to be just glowing. You're really going to be like, it's going to be really easy for you. Not easy, effortless. It's like if you start going to the gym, your body is going to change in the way that you want it to very quickly. Again, your finances picking up, your cup overfloweth, connections being made very easily, you coming out of hermit mode and just being more extroverted, where for months or years you may have been more introverted. As you were understanding this binding, breaking through it, and alchemizing back-to-back energetic attacks. Like, this was back-to-back. This was nonstop. And it's like you just showed up and showed out. You just popped out and said, peekaboo. And they said, bitch, what the fuck? We thought you were sick. We thought you were hiding out. We thought we were winning because you weren't coming out the house. You weren't going out celebrating. You just were going to the grocery store. Shit, you may have been ordering in. Again, they may have been fucking with your DoorDash or Uber Eats, really thinking they were doing something. Like, yeah, we gonna blow some graveyard dust on this bitch, and when they touch it, boom, it's gonna get them. Like, whatever was going on, you were in hermit mode. You were going through healing processes. You were understanding the energy. You were alchemizing. While they were like, yeah, we really getting them. We really getting them. Till you popped out and said, peekaboo. And they said, bitch, what the fuck? And I feel like these backfires started happening before then, but they felt like, okay, there has got to be something happening to these energies, because if this energy, if this intent had returned, this would be much worse. It wasn't until they saw you. It was like the moment they saw you or checked in on you, that's when they got punched right in the face by the ancestors. That's when, have y'all seen that Batman TikTok where it's like, and it's like Batman being like, just going ham, and somebody walks in and goes, I think he's had enough, man. And he's like, you want some of this? That's what happened. The moment that they went to check up on you, they started getting Batmaned by the ancestors, by the angels, just, and then somebody came to check on this individual, and our ancestors were like, you want some of this? It was like a trap that sprung open the moment that they decided to check in on it. But it sprung back on them while your ships, you minding your business, your ships are coming in. You're protected. It's like this realization hit when they saw that you were still being blessed. I'm coughing from laughing so hard. Hey, laughter is the best laughter is the best medicine. It raises the vibration. But yeah, they started getting the absolute menagerie beat out of them. They got the God beat into them after peering into your existence and seeing what was going on, only to realize you were still being blessed, you were still happy, you were healing, you were like getting out, you're being social, you're no longer in isolation. Like all of the binding they thought they had over you, this was literally just you being a hermit, healing. Like that, this wasn't even your final form. Then you came out Super Saiyan with this transfer. Yep, your transformation was exposed to them. You popped out, peekaboo, and you showed out with tradition. And this group is horrified. Tradition at the favor you have over your life. A couple of wish fulfillment. This is this organization, this long-standing corrupted bloodline has watched your transformation and how much the divine truly does love you. The fact that you're still receiving wish fulfillment, you're still being blessed, your cup overfloweth. This is also some of you have a marriage coming through, but it's not with these weird, musky handler energies. An individual does want to marry you, but like I said, that's a blowback of obsession. That is a blowback of a love spell gone wrong to entice you into sacrificing you. That's what these idiots get for being dumb. That's what these idiots get for not believing in God. But you definitely made them a believer. Because now they got to sit back and take this L. There is no redirecting this L to you. There is no coming out of there's no avoiding these towers falling. There is no bypassing judgment while you got ships coming in. You are being guided to act upon the energy that has been restored. Your creativity. Don't lose it. Use it. So whatever it is, start doing it. Singing, dancing, art, your content creation, whatever this is, start doing it. For those of you that this is for. You have had that energy called back to you. You have had your chakra system and any cord connected to your chakra system released, and your energy called back to your chakra system. You have had your energy restored. Total recall of your energy. Use it. It's yours now. Walk the path of destiny. This is what you were born for. Exactly. Time to blow the dust off that old guitar. Start using it. The time is now. Anyways, you guys, I love you. I'm going to go ground a little bit, and then I will be over on TikTok. But if I will not be seeing you on TikTok, I will see you again tomorrow. So, until then, remain peaceful, unconditionally loving, stand united, and remain respectful unless disrespected. Then check with the Most High and check your motherfucking self before you check a motherfucker with grace. And like Shaw would say, XXX Tentation, if anybody tells you to lay down, run them the fuck over. But not with your car, vroom vroom, with your energy. Because we have nothing to prove. Our energy obviously does it for us. And remember, drink your motherfucking water. Remain grounded, stay balanced, and remember who the fuck you are. A powerful, unconditionally loved, divine child of the cosmos, of the ethers, of the Most High. And you were put here for a massive purpose. One, no one can take from you, but don't be afraid to step into. I love you guys. And until next time, bye.